Rise up, tap in. We consciously
free.
Rise up, tap in. It's domesticated
me.
We rise, we heal. We consciously be. No label, just grow. Domesticated me. Journey, talking all the walks, seeking mind, body, and soul alignment. Welcome to the space where we elevate. Journey, talking all the walks, seeking mind, body, and soul alignment. Welcome to the space where we elevate. Rise up, tap in. We consciously free. Rise up, tap in. It's domesticated me. We rise, we heal. We consciously be. No labels, just growth. Domesticated me. Journey, talking all the walks, seeking mind, body, and soul alignment. Welcome to the space where we elevate. Journey, talking all the walks, seeking mind, body, and soul alignment. Welcome to the space where we elevate. Yes, tap in. We consciously free. Rise up, tap in. It's domesticating me. Rise up, tap in. We consciously free. Rise up, tap in. It's domesticating me. Rise up, tap in. We consciously free. Rise up, tap in. It's domesticated me. We rise, we heal. We consciously be. No labels, just grow. Domesticated me. Journey, talking all the walks, seeking mind, body, and soul alignment. Welcome to the space where we elevate. Journey, talking all
Hey,
the walks,
Jeff.
seeking mind, body, and soul alignment. Welcome to the space where we elevate. Rise up,
How are you this morning, or
we
afternoon?
consciously free.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I kind of wanted to take this time to introduce myself to the people that do not know me. I'm Nay, and it's domesticated me, right? And so, some of y'all might be saying, what is this domesticated me about? Well, what happened was I started a journey um, a little over 10 years ago. And I realized that some of the things that I had been told, no matter how wonderful they were, my grandmother, my mother, my aunts, older friends, or, church or whatever the case may be. Thank you, Trayvon. I learned that a lot of the things that we really needed to start investigating, so to speak, like kind of start looking into it, right? Different things that we actually have been told we shouldn't do. Meditating, that was a no. Uh, um, and so it was just stick to what you know, right? Church and verbal prayer. I just start questioning some of that, start reading some other books. Even though the Bible is one of my favorite books, y'all. The Bible is one of my favorite books, so you will hear me quote that here on this show a lot. But I'm less religious these days and more spiritual. And that's where I think I come in. If you are stuck between spirituality and still being trapped in the traditional church, then this channel is probably for you. Because I'm the one that's going to help you understand that it is quite okay to consider some stuff. You don't have to subscribe to everything that you hear, but you can consider it. You can consider the power of crystals. You can consider meditating and silence. You can consider your verbal prayer. You can consider your silent prayer. You can consider cards. You can consider numbers. You can consider synchronicities. You can consider all of that stuff. And whatever resonates with you, it's for you. It's kind of how this thing works. So today, if y'all seen the thumbnail, we are going to talk about, guess what? Dreams. Why did I pick dreams? Because I've been having some wild dreams, y'all, lately. I don't know about y'all, but over the last couple of days, due to the planets moving in alignment and different like that, I have been suffering a bit. Physically, I haven't been my best. I almost didn't make it today all the way, but I was like, nah, let me go and talk to my people, those things happen. And so I've been having some of the wildest dreams also, which I'm okay with. Downloads are cool. But when you're going through the pain of downloads, sometimes it's like, oh my God, I don't want to be bothered, right? But I do want to be bothered because I know that each and every time I receive from Source, God, the universe, the most high, Allah, whatever name you want to put on it, it's a wonderful thing. And it's about me and my journey. So that's really what domesticated me is all about. Just me, my journey, you, your journey, and how we get there. We don't gotta stay stuck in the same old thing that we've been doing for the last 50 years. It's okay to think about something else. Y'all with me? So while y'all coming in, make sure y'all hit that like button. And then also, can y'all just tell me where y'all coming in from? Or tell the people in the chat where you coming in from, because I might know you already. But let us know where you coming in from so we'll know how far our channel has been making it.
We consciously be no labels, just growth. Domesticated me.
Y'all, that's my jam. I wrote the lyrics to the song, and my son did the beat. So that is the one that I chose to be the intro one. There are several ones, and as my friends was kind of helping me choose one, I was like, okay, so maybe I'll play one for the intro and then one for the outro. That way it's the same lyrics to the song, but it's just like a different beat. And so I guess I'm gonna get started, y'all, because like I said, I'm coming in and coming out of body pains right now. So I don't, I'm not gonna probably be on here that long. But I just got a couple of questions for y'all. How many dreamers do we actually have here right now? And go ahead and share the live out for me if you can too, because that's the way more people gonna get in here if we share this live out. How many people do we have that dream and they get to remember their dreams? Because some people be like, well, I don't dream. You dream, you just don't get to remember them. So how many people do we have that are out there that are actually dreamers? And if you are watching the replay right now, that's okay. Tell me where you found me, where you watching me from, and tell me whether or not you're a dreamer. All right. Okay. So Jazz do, Nia does. What about you, Trevon? Are you a dreamer, girl? Are you a dreamer? Do you get the do you get the do you get the I'm trying to share the live out, y'all, too, while I'm doing this. I was slow to the thing. I didn't share anything. So I'm gonna try to share right now. Okay, so good. We got 3 people on here that remember that. Has anybody been having some amazing dreams over the last couple of days? Anybody? Or am I just the only one that's receiving downloads through dreams at this time? Okay. Nia, I want to hear it, girl. You know I want to hear it. You know I want to hear it. You know I want to hear it. You don't even have to come on camera, Nia. You should come up here and tell your dream, though. I'm gonna drop the link in a minute. Or Jazz, come up here, you guys, and tell your dream. I'm gonna drop the link in a minute, or both of y'all. Okay, you've had some strange dreams lately. There's something that's causing that, though. It's Pluto and Venus crossing and doing some kind of, funky dance. So, how many people out there know exactly how many types of dreams there are? States of dreams. Because just like there's different types of music, like classical, rap, uh, jazz, there are different types of dreams that you could be having at different states. Now, how many people out there are actually aware of their dream states? And if you know the different types of dreams and you're watching the replay, because I'm gonna get some replays, right? People gonna watch the replay. Put that in the chat for me. Put that in the chat. Okay, so yes, you gonna learn something today then. Okay, well, yes, we gonna spread some knowledge today, because a lot of times, like when you were coming up, you knew about going to sleep, dreaming, or daydreaming, right? Your parents would be like, "Stop that daydreaming, stop that daydreaming," because I still daydream, y'all. I'm gonna tell the truth, y'all. Sometimes people be talking about stuff that I am totally not interested in. I have listened enough to whatever it is they're talking about to know that it's not for my ears, and I will go somewhere else. I will go clear across town somewhere totally else. Look, Trayvon, girl, way somewhere else. Way somewhere else. And look, y'all think I'm still present, but I'm not. I ain't present. I am not present in that jazz. Oh, look, let me tell you something. I'm happy for you too, girl. I am so excited for you. Everyone that is in the chat, uh Miss 4795 is one of my really good friends, right? She's in the best friend club. And guess what? This year is our 55th birthday. We are celebrating all year long with the 55th crew, right? But this is what makes me and Trevon extra special. I retired last year. I kind of beat her to the punch. It was like I was going to leave around the beginning of the year anyways, right? Even though I needed to get my butt up out of there. But guess who else is retiring and joining the club with me? We the bomb, y'all. 55 years old, and we said, forget that mess. And you know what? Let me tell you something. There is something special for my friend to do next. I already know it. I feel it in my bones. There's something very special for her to do next. Just don't know quite what that is. But guess what? It won't be answering to the man. Did y'all hear me say it won't be answering to the man? It won't be answering to the man. Um, y'all, I'm trying to share my live out again. So just hold with me just for a second. Okay, so I shared it out. Um, so I went off on a tangent about me and my friend and the man. You know what I'm saying? They be getting on they was getting on our nerves at those jobs. So life is about living, y'all. It ain't about that other thing. It ain't that for sure. You know, it's about living. And if you on some stanky job that you can't live on because the people don't know how to live, because that's really the problem. The people we work around don't know how to live, so they try to make your living whoa. But go ahead and do what you're supposed to be doing out there. Y'all know I'm always tell y'all that. If it ain't fun, run. So let's talk about these dream types real quick, right? So um now amplifying dreams, right? Is a dream. This is like what they call it, amplifying dreams. These dreams can exaggerate certain situations or life's attitudes in order to port them out sharply for the dreamer. So your amplifying dream you could have giants in your dream. That's considered like an amplifying dream. You can have okay, so one day I had this dream, and it was a Pictionary dream, and all of the pictures came in large size stuff, right? I had a tractor wheel. I had a propeller off a plane. I had like I had a bowl of fruit, but the fruit looked so edible and it was huge. It was just unnatural. It's like an amplifying dream to kind of point different things out to me in that way. And then so you have anticipating dreams. These dreams may alert you to like outcomes, situations, um, whether you're gonna pass or whether you're gonna fail an exam. These particular things could easily come up for you in these anticipation dreams. um And then contrary or compensatory dreams. These type of dreams, the unconscious place the dreaming self in a total different situation to the one we find ourselves in. Have you ever had a dream that you were on a different planet or not quite in the same environment that you actually are accustomed to? That's a question, y'all. If y'all, because I want to know. Like I be having wild dreams. So I've had dreams where I got on a ship, landed on a different planet, all kind of stuff like that. Oh, okay. So your dreams always be like in the natural state. Um, okay, so what about daily processing dreams? These dreams are known as very factual. You're dreaming and you're kind of going over things that happen in the day or going over things that happen the day before or going over things that are going to happen the next day. Those dreams that kind of set the scene for the way you want to see it, or you dream of the things that you actually did the day, that particular day before you went to sleep. Or like a, it could have been a work assignment you were dreaming about, or maybe even dreaming like about a vacation. Like before you go on vacation, you kind of dream about what to anticipate on that vacation. Okay. So look, me too. I don't really like going back. I want to be lucid when I am doing those daily processing dreams, although they do come. Um and they will consume you, sort of kind of speak, because a lot of times you wanted something to be different. That's how I feel. I like when I have those dreams, it seems as though especially the ones that reach back and kind of have me processing what happened that day, I want something different. So I just, start to dream it, but dream it the way I want it to. Oh, goodness gracious. Or like wake up and be like, this is how the day is going to go because you dreamed it. Nia, do you feel what I'm saying? Look, no rest. You be done dream the whole thing. And I think I do that a lot when I'm doing when I know I'm speaking the next day, like at a major event, like where I'm going to be a speaker, the keynote or something like that, and I'm in that space, or I'm going to be training that day with people that a group of people I've normally not been in front of. I will do that. I will process it. Because I also do a lot of practicing too, of the content, because I do. The one thing you don't want is a trainer stumbling over the content. Like they don't know it. Like maybe you ain't trained it in a minute. You know what I'm saying? You only train it once a year. Stuff like sexual harassment. It's every 2 years. I gotta go over my presentation. So now I usually do it the night before. So then it comes into my dream because that was the thing that I was just thinking of. And so daydreaming, we were talking about daydreaming. I found this interesting, y'all. There is a big difference between daydreaming and dreams. When you're sleeping, even though the physical state we enter when we daydream has much in common with the relaxed state we assume during sleeping. However, when you are daydreaming, you are not actually asleep. We know that. When you are asleep, your defense mechanisms are down and you're psychologically more vulnerable. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that y'all are psychologically more vulnerable when you're asleep and dreaming? In other words, we shed the mask we wear in public. You see some wild things in your dream because that's really your authentic being opened, where it can actually, the mask does not have to be on. Therefore, what we express in dreams as opposed to daydreaming is probably a better representation of who we are, not just our waking hopes and fears, feelings and thoughts we might be willing to acknowledge in waking life, often surface boldly in dreams. Dreams we dreams we have when we are fully asleep also speak to us in powerful languages of symbols, whereas the language of daydream dreams tend to be more tangible, reflective events that have a clear reality to them. Y'all, y'all hear that? That's wild. That's wild. So, dreams of childhood. How many people have dreamed of their childhood? How many people have dreams where you dream of the things you did when you was a kid, skipping and jumping, double dutching? So, dreaming about your childhood may reflect a childhood dramatic which hasn't been worked out yet and requires a resolution. So if you tend to dream about your childhood, that's what it says. It says that dreaming about your childhood may reflect a childhood dynamic which hasn't been worked out yet and requires a resolution. So that might be something to look into. Like when you have the dream, like really what the dream was about, and does that dream require some shadow work? Does that dream require some shadow work? Because a lot of times we don't want to, when it comes to the trauma that our childhood may have brought, sometimes we don't want to address it because it is trauma. We don't want to address it because we wanted to bury it. And we don't want to talk about it. We don't want to resolve it, anything. It just was what it was. Right. But when there's shadow work to be done in for your inner being, some of you have to resolve these things. So pay attention to that. False awakening. False awakening. That is a dream. False awakening. It is thought that many report sightings of ghosts are caused by false awakening, which occurs when you are actually asleep but are convinced in your dream state that you are awake. Do y'all, okay, so y'all, for real, do y'all be having those dreams where it be seeming like you can't wake up? We gonna get to that one too. But when you really feel like you cannot get up, but you up, but it's like you still sleep, like you paralyzed, but you really feel like this is for real, but then you realize that you're dreaming. Look, Pisces, we a trip, Nia. Trayvon, Trayvon say, yeah, that thing is like, so this is a kind of vivid dream in which you wake up convinced that what happened in your dream really, really occurred. That's called false awakening. Like you really are like, that dream felt so real. It like you wake up and you be like, oh my God, like looking around for clues that you really was sleep and dreaming. Like, okay, what do y'all consider? Okay, so y'all tell me this. What do y'all consider y'all nightmare? I'm nosy now. Like when you dream something, what is it that you never want to dream? You like, that's a nightmare to me. I don't want to dream nothing about that. That's how my bedtime became. Trying not to go to sleep. Right, you be frozen. Mm-hmm. And that one is the lucid dream though. The one we just talked about, that's the lucid dream. Where you these occur when you become aware that you are dreaming while you are dreaming. It takes time and practice to stop yourself from waking up, but it is possible to learn how to become a lucid dreamer and control the outcome of your dreams. Have y'all ever tried to lucid dream on purpose? Every time somebody say they have problems with remembering their dreams, or they want to remember their dreams, here's a tip that you can really give them. Water. Water is the tip. And when you drink the water right before you go to bed, oh, look. So, see, that's what I'm saying. I was too. I was too. I was too. I was too. Because it's something new and strange. But honestly, guided dreams it's not really that scary. It's not. It's really a beautiful thing, to be honest. Yeah, it is. So water is how you can open your eye gates. And while you're drinking the water, full glass of water right before you go to bed, while you're drinking the water, roll your eyes back into the back of your head while you're drinking it. And 9 times out of 10, if you do it right, or 10 times out of 10, really, that's what I'm gonna say. If you do it right, hi Erica. If you do it right, you're gonna dream. You're gonna dream. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all gonna say, how do you just trust me? Do it. It will. You're gonna dream that night for sure. Um, okay, so incubated dreams. This is what they say about incubated dreams. This is when you set your conscious mind on experiencing a particular kind of dream. For example, you may incubate a dream of a loved one by concentrating and visualizing your loved one's face before you sleep. Or you may ask for a dream to answer your problems immediately before going to sleep. The theory is that your unconscious responds to the suggestion and request. Didn't we do incubated dreams before, y'all? Nia, didn't we test incubated dreams? Or Jazz? Was that us? Did I do that with y'all? You can definitely incubate your dreams, and you can definitely ask for your problems to be solved through your dreams. Absolutely. I've done it before. Done it before. And see, so here's like a little bit tidbit, right? Also, I am a Pisces. Um, but there's also something very special about me being a Pisces, or whatever you might say, because I am a triple Pisces. My moon, my sun, and my ascent is in Pisces. And naturally, I was born into the sign of Pisces. So I do have a vivid dream. I dream very heavily all the time. I remember them all the time. And then also my intuition and spiritual gifts are quite high. So um just a little bit about me. And if I've ever confirmed or blessed you with a spiritual word, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So we'll move on from there. And okay, so inspirational dreams. Have you ever had an inspirational dream, then the next day you got up and you started doing something and you was like, oh wow. A lot of good music come through dreams, through just inspirational dreams. Um Books come through inspirational dreams. People wake up and they be like, oh, they got a whole book just from going to sleep. That's why you got to pay attention to your dreams. And if you don't know how to interpret your dreams, because you're just having them and you're just like, oh, there are people that interpret dreams. um I happen to be one of them. uh but you can get it interpreted. If you really are concerned about a dream you had, or you really want to know what is it talking to you, what is it telling you can get your dreams interpreted. And a lot of times for me, when I interpret a person's dream, it's normally pretty accurate, because I'm normally only talking to myself in the spirit back with the person, and they only hear what they already know. Okay, so we're gonna talk about recurring dreams too, and we're gonna tell. And so, for me, Trayvon, because I have recurring dreams too, but for me, my recurring dreams happen to be warning dreams. And so, any of these dreams that we're talking about right now, the different dreams, they actually can be paired up with different ones. So you can have a recurring dream that actually is a warning dream, um, or what have you not. So I gave y'all a chance to think about the question. We're coming to it, about your nightmares. Like, what is the one thing that you be like, oh my God, that was just a nightmare, that you do not, you do not want to have, that you might have, as a recurring dream. And I'm going to tell you mine, because I got one, and it is the strangest thing, y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all what it is. Mutual dreams, when two people dream the same dream, such as can be spontaneous or incubated, when two people who are close decide on a dream location together and imagine themselves meeting up before going to sleep. You can control your dreams, though. This sounds wild, like the way it's being explained right now, but you can do it. Oh, tornadoes. When you have tornadoes in your dream, you call those nightmares. Nightmares, these are dreams that terrify us or cause us distress in some way by waking us up before the situation has been resolved. Nightmares can occur during REM sleep and typically arise when a person is feeling anxious or helpless in waking life. Once the dreamer has recognized that it is a trigger, this kind of dream, and worked through any unresolved fears and anxiety, and nightmares tend to cease. If you're having nightmares, work through the anxiety. If something is bothering you and something is happening that is undesirable in your dream state, it's normally anxiety. You had a nightmare, came true, and turned out to be a warning dream. Yes, that can happen. You can have a nightmare that would turn out to be a warning dream. Y'all, the dream I do not like having is losing all of my teeth. They be coming out like bullets, like machine guns, and I cannot stop them from coming. They just be coming, and I'll be like, oh, in my dream, I'll be like, oh, and they just be coming. My teeth. I keep having a low key nightmare also about Favor getting stolen. I had the dream again. She got stolen. Somebody stole her and drove off down Imperial. And then somebody stole everything off of her. Left the tires, but took my rims. Took all the stuff out of my car. Took my camera, my backup camera. Took all my stuff. Shoot. The one about the teeth, Nia, you be having the teeth one too? It's a common dream. It's a common dream. What about the one where you falling off a building? How common is that in people's life? The one where you're on a building and you falling off the building. And then you wake up right before you hit the ground. The teeth one is wild, y'all. The teeth one is wild. And you can, and it's like you losing the teeth, but you never run out of them. You never run out of the teeth. It's horrifying to me. I hate that one. So night terrors, these are similar to nightmares, but because they occur in deep sleep, Stage 4, we rarely remember what terrified us, although we may be left with a lingering feeling of unexplained dread. Like you dreamed something and it was no good. Like those is the dreams that you normally do not remember. Erica says she realized that she have warning dreams about her car. Oh, okay. So is Erica saying that when she have the dream, something happens to her car, like it'll need a jump or something, get a flat or something like that? Let me chew on that for you, Erica, just for a little while. You're doing it, though. It's you in your waking state that's causing it. But let me chew on it for a minute. Because I really want to give you, I really want to give it, I really want to give it to you what it is, but it's you in your awakened state. And you get the warning in your dream because your dream is trying to tell you what you're doing in your awakened state where you are, it's your subconscious that is in control. But your dream is trying to tell you, hey, in your wakened state, subconsciously, you're calling on this thing, this undesirable thing at that fact, because nobody wants that to be happening. Flat tire, run out of gas, need a jump, stuff like that. I'm gonna tell you what spirit tell me, but let me wait, because I know I got something for you, because that right there, I know what that is. So out of body experiences. How many people had out of body experience known as astral travel or projection? Out of body experiences. You know what my out of body experience I always have, y'all, is I will go to the clouds and be sitting up on the clouds looking down. I have it all the time. Any flyers in the room right now? Any people that fly around? That they dream and they be flying and they get to see everything and all of that? You had the flying dream once. You could do it. You can astral travel, Trayvon, for sure. You could probably have a dream again. Did you like it? On the roads with the roads, welcome in. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're watching a replay, thank you for being here. We're like 40 minutes in. So if you're still here listening to our dream talk, then that's right. You can do it. You could probably do more than that. That's awesome. You know what? I don't be flying in my dream. I just be sitting in the cloud. Like when people say they get to fly around and stuff like that. Okay, so on the roads with the roads, you're probably not dreaming. You're probably not dreaming. You probably are levitating. I levitate almost every night. When I go to the bathroom, I normally don't walk. I normally glide over there. We just don't realize that we're doing it. Mm-hmm. It's true about the levitation, y'all, for me. Y'all getting a lot from me, like in my own little secret world. But yeah, I do. I don't know, but I don't know. Nia says, I don't know if I do, but I feel like when people lose a loved one, I go walk in their house and pray for them. I don't know if it's a dream or something else. So the people you astral travel to their house and pray. I love that for you. For real. Yeah. Yeah. You astral traveling. That's what you're doing. You're projecting out for sure. For sure. And that's what the out of body experience is. Because you're not you're not physically there. I'm not physically in the cloud, right? Physically, my body is here, but we're spirit, y'all, right? So can we all, everybody that's in here right now, do y'all subscribe to the fact that you are a spiritual being in a human form? Do I got everybody that subscribes to that in here right now, or no? Because once again, you might not be there yet. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. But if you are in this space right now, I could tell you were meant to be in this space so that you can hear some of this stuff, so you can see how amazing you are. Like the power that is within you to do some amazing things. Okay, so yes, so we all agree that this is just a meat suit. We all agree that once this meat suit go away, our spirit still remains, right? Your spirit could be thousands and thousands of years old, depending on, the cycle that you're in right now. And shoot, the way I hear it, the spirits be up there saying, I want to go, I want to go. And it's so many that everybody can't come. So we are lucky to be here and experience this human experience that we're experiencing, because some spirits don't get to come do it. If we're talking about pure consciousness, right? To be able to come and form into your physical form. That's why you guys have your ancestors still having y'all back. That's why when y'all think it's all going to go bad, it all go good. Because those prayers that your great grandmother, your grandmother, for some that's done, then passed away, your great grands and all of them, the people that was chanting and praying, it still work today. The vibration of those prayers still are saving you today. Touching you right now. So past life dreams. Has anybody ever seen any of their past lives? Anybody ever noticed them? If you dream of being in a historical setting of some believe this is evidence of past life recall. Most dream theorists dismiss the existence of past life or far memory dreams or genetic dreams or whatever the case may be. But I'm going to tell you. I was doing a journey walk, you guys, with one of somebody who I would say is a friend of mine now. And I didn't know him the way, I don't know him. I don't know his family. I don't know anything about him, right? And so during the journey walk, Spirit shows me that he was a royalty. Like in a past life, he was like a prince. I seen the king and the empress in there. I seen the mud hut that they were staying in, and it was beautiful in the inside, but it was done well. And so I told him, and he said, that is so amazing, because he said about 20 years ago, this lady walked up to him and told him that you won't remember me, but I remember you. We used to play together in your village where your parents was the king and the empress. And you're a prince, dude. And it was just the most amazing thing, because how would I know that 20 years ago somebody told him the same thing Spirit wanted me to tell him again? So you can definitely tap into that particular type of energy, or somebody could tap in for you to be able to do some past life regression. I'm not a pro at that. It just so happened that's the way it went down. And I was like, wow. Literally handed him a past life. And it was him It wasn't like, because normally I'll get names of people, I'll get that type of thing to let people know it's the guidance and stuff like that, but never get to see that person in another life. Not even in this one. I might see them as a child. I've done that before, but never that. That was wild, y'all. Okay, Jazz says, I've never flew, but when I was younger, I had dreams my grandmother and I fell off a bridge. I be having that all the time. That's that. I don't like that dream about falling from the sky or from a building or a bridge, and you wake up right before you hit the ground or right before you hit the water because you can't fly. That's why I know I ain't never flown, because I had that dream where I'm falling and falling out of plane, falling wherever. I'm just falling, doing a free fall. Y'all. Um, so recurring dreams, that was another one. No, I done that one too. Instead of falling and hitting the ground, I fell out and the bed. So what could that be, y'all? Honestly, tell me what that could be. Like you are dreaming about falling and then you fall out of the bed. What could that be? How could that be so much? Y'all. So recurring dreams, dreams that reoccur typically happen when the dreamer is worried about a situation that it's that isn't resolved itself in waking life. When the trigger in waking life is dealt with, the dreams usually will end. Reoccurring dreams can also occur when a person is suffering from some kind of phobia or trauma that has repressed or not resolved. If this is the case, the conscious is urging the dreamer to consciously receive and acknowledge the issue and deal with it. That is why I said, I mean, I'm, I'm actually reading out of a dream dictionary, um, the different dreams, that I actually be reading a lot because I be interpreting dreams. So that's how come I knew that the recurring dreams, especially about a specific object that it has something to do with the fear that something is going to happen. And that means that you are manifesting that. And if I tell you, if you can manifest something that is not desirable to you, then you are a manifester of mastery. You are master manifester, Erica. This is for Erica, y'all. You're a master manifester. And that is why you can realize that you dream and it recurs and the thing happens, right? But your focus on whatever that's surrounding that um, is it's in a misguide, because you actually can drive any car you want. And I mean Bentley, Maybach type stuff, because you're a master manifester. And your dreams tell you when it's about to manifest. Like that's like a beautiful thing. You just have to tap into your desires and leave what you don't desire alone. And it could be just simple things that you're saying. It might be all subconscious, but you can deal with it. And now that you know you're a master manifester, girl, you better get the manifesting. We need you, love. Manifest some stuff for your mama, your daddy, and your aunties and uncles, even the ones that don't have your same bloodline. Me. My ex and I ended in trauma. It's frequent thing, except I stopped letting it emotionally affect me. Um, is it still coming up in your dreams though, Nia? Is the situation still coming up in your dreams? It was my pleasure, Trayvon. And if Erica ever wants to call me, she can. She wants to understand more, she can. Um, so y'all, different animals. We got 5 more minutes, y'all. But I wanted to talk about this because like different animals um mean different things in your dreams and things like that. And y'all, I had one of my weirdest dreams this week. It was rats and mice in it. And I think it's an anxiety dream. Okay, beautiful. Oh, you're turning your back. You're turning your back. Mm. Anybody want to come up and tell a dream before we? So so it was a rat in the dream that was dead. It was a dead rat in there, and then it was a mouse. So it's two different animals, right? The rat is a symbol of fears and anxiety, which I interpreted my dream, and someone else interpreted, and it was dead on point. Or is the disease or devious part of a dreamer or their situation. It can also represent something which is repulsive in some way. The dreamer may be experiencing disloyalty from a friend or a colleague. Other associations are of dirt and squalor, or of time gaining away from life and unacceptable parts of oneself. By contrast, dreaming about a pet rat suggests vulnerability, responsibility, and caring. But for the mouse, it says suggestive of the mousy, shy, or timid part of self. Dreaming of mice could also suggest small but important developments or subtle changes that can gnaw away at our self esteem. Dreaming that you are a mouse could mean you feel dull, undistinct. But I didn't really dream that I was a mouse. And the mouse, oddly enough, was in the mouth of a baby when I seen that daggone mouse in my dream. Wild. Wild. Yeah. Um, so needless to say, everybody, thank y'all guys for coming and listening to me for an hour and talk about dreams. Nobody want to come up and share their dream? One of their dreams? We can interpret it right here on the show. We can interpret it right here on the show. If you want to come up and share one of your dreams, just raise your hand. If not, we finna get up out of here. I'm telling you, these body aches is no joke. And you know what they said about the retrograde? I mean, about the Pluto and Venus thing, that these symptoms could last up to 11 days or come anywhere between these 11 days, these next 11 days from Friday. Mine started on Thursday. Friday, I had it bad. Houses with many rooms. That is always an interesting dream. Hmm. Are the rooms empty? Are the rooms empty? Because it doesn't mean what you think it means. I don't know. You might think, you might know. Why did I say it doesn't mean what you think it means? How do I know what you know? What you think? My bad. So they got stuff in them. All the rooms have like they're dressed up already. And I need to know, does it feel familiar when you're in the house? Does the house feel familiar? Do it make you feel any kind of way? Do it feel like you know your energy as far as your emotions? Yes, it's furnished. Okay. Sometimes it feels familiar. Do you resonate with any certain room? Like, is there any certain room that you resonate with, like the kitchen, the living room, like that really makes you feel good? Yeah, that's manifesting, though. You know, but you're talking about like a house that's like a mansion that has many rooms. That's what we're talking about now. We're not talking about, because we did that one for this one too. We manifested this house. Me and my youngest manifested this house, and that's absolute. No, you manifested that for sure. If you had to dream about your first house like that, you manifested it. And that's just kind of like, if you when you understand that. But when more likely when you dream of a house that has a lot of rooms in it and stuff like that, that becomes aspects of yourself. This is what kind of like spirit is telling me to tell you. It's like aspects of yourself anyhow. And so it's it's equally important that maybe the next time you have that dream and you remember it, write it down. Are you writing down your dreams? Like when you wake up, do you take the time to write them down? Because that part is important to being able to, okay, because that part is important, a, to be able to accurately um interpret your dreams, because there's probably things in the rooms that you don't quite remember anymore, if I could say it like that. You don't, you know what I mean? And anytime, I always start off with a couple of questions about dreams. A, is the people in the dream familiar? Do you know any of them? Is the place where you at, did it feel familiar? Do you know where this place was? Those particular type of questions. And then colors and different things like that also count. So the thing that you think don't count do count when it come to your dreams, right? You could be like one of the rooms is yellow and everything in it is yellow, right? Or there was a feeling of comfort, maybe a feeling of distraction, because these rooms, these mansions, in these rooms and stuff mean something. That's the homie called Carl Jung. He talks about that whole house and mansion thing. It's very interesting too, because my father has many rooms in the mansion. That's deep, but we not gonna get into that because that's deep. But it's scripturally sound, and it's talking about your spirit, and it's talking about the different um things about you that make up the whole of you, in essence. And I'm not talking about your manifesting the first house, right? Because we can manifest, we can manifest our houses, but the dream about the mansions with the many rooms and stuff like that, that means something totally different. Not saying you can't manifest that too. Um, However, you can ask yourself, be true to yourself. Is that even something that you would want to manifest? To have a house that big with all those rooms and stuff like that. Is that even something that you even consciously would want? Kind of leans you more towards the spiritual side, unless you're saying, yeah, I would love to have a big old mansion with 24 rooms and all of this and all of that. You know what I mean? But right now, most of us don't want all that jazz. Most of us don't want all that. You know, who another 5 rooms to clean? No, thank you. I ain't gonna be there no way. If I got that much money, I ain't gonna be there. I'm gonna be on everybody plane and everybody ship and everybody whatever I can be on. So no. Spiritually, it means something very deep for you. And knowing you like I do, you're working through. So I understand that, you know, as you work through all the particulars of your new journey, you know what I'm saying? Those dreams will come up. But they're dreams to help you to deal with it in your awakened state. So yeah. Yeah. So guys, I enjoy being here with y'all again today. Thank y'all for coming on the journey with me on a Sunday, because usually we do it on a Saturday, but since we didn't come yesterday, I was like, I'll just come through today and talk to you guys. So thank you so much for being here and all of that good stuff. And I'll see y'all on the next journey talk. And y'all know when that's gonna be. It'll be not next Saturday, because we having a barbecue. So we might skip a week because I got something to do. If my whole thing get right, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I got something to do. So yeah, maybe we'll skip a week. But I'll see y'all on Monday. Y'all know y'all will see me on Monday, because y'all know what I'm gonna be doing on Monday. Conversations over there at Jazzy Nay 777 Inspires on TikTok.
Rise up, tap in. We consciously free.
And don't forget, if you watch the replay, go ahead and like the live, subscribe to the channel, put your notification bells on, because you just heard that I don't be consistent like that. But if your notification bells on, that means whenever I go live, you will know I'm live. We're building this channel together. So come on, this ain't no stuff that you don't love to be a part of. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna do nothing weird and crazy for sure. So have a blessed day out there. I'll see you when I I'm gonna make it a beautiful day, Nia. Thank you guys. Peace.